Good morning everybody, we're here at Cheadle Hulme Cricket Club just outside Manchester for England Lions as they take on Australia in the first of 3 international tests for the Aussies ahead of the Grey Ashes coming up. So it's a big old test, it's that first big test for Australia. Of course we've seen them yesterday beat the Northern 11 by 120 runs, but playing an England side today, Matt, this is the first real test for the Aussies just to see what they're made of and if they can retain those Grey Ashes. How are we looking on the pitch this morning?
Yeah, interesting. There's been a hiccup with the pitch. As you can see behind us, as we just move out of the way, the covers there you can see are actually covering a pitch for tomorrow's Cheadle Hulme first game, and they haven't covered the pitch for today. There was just a tarpaulin on it. I don't know if that's coming across on the pitches. If I get over here with Owen, the Australian bowlers are really prodding the pitch underneath foot because I think it's really soft there, and I think too much water's got on the pitch that they're used to. So we'll see how it's going to play. We'll get a pitch report later on. We'll get the toss for you. This, like Owen said, is going to be really interesting. It's the closest to playing the England side that the Australians are going to have since the tour started. So yeah, really interesting. Join us in a few moments for a pitch inspection and the toss.
Great.
Is that right?
Welcome to Cheadle Hulme Cricket Club up here in Cheshire. As you see from there, Hulme started a relationship with the Cheshire Cobras, who are a visually impaired cricket team. This includes an annual game of cricket where the Cheadle Hulme cricket players they try on visually impaired glasses, simulation glasses, to get the effect.
Looking at the pitch, it's a pitch that's been covered by tarpaulin overnight. There's been a bit of runoff from the covers. You can see over my left shoulder. The interesting thing is the effect of the roller going over, because what it's doing is compressing the surface and pushing that moisture up to the surface. It's a gusty wind. It should help dry the pitch out. The interesting thing is,
yeah, they had a much more relaxed attitude to it. The Australians, pretty relaxed. They just want to play cricket. They're really looking forward to all the cricket they can get in, and weren't too bothered about the bit of rain that had got onto the pitch overnight. So let's have a look and listen to what Doug had to say.
Down and good and laid back, the Australian team, they just want the name of the kangaroo mascot we've got behind us, and Doug's going to let us know what it is.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't work it out yourself, Matt, but those boxing gloves on there, obviously it's called Rocky.
Rocky.
Days, but an interesting test today against the Lions. How are you looking forward to it?
Oh, very much so. This will be a step up, no question. I'm sure there's some people that will be playing against today that are keen to maybe conditions than we do back home.
Yeah, and ahead of Monday, ahead of that Grey Ashes start, how crucial is it to just get a really resounding win on the board today?
A win will be fantastic, no question there, but you know, we're just trying to get ourselves as fully prepared as possible and get...
Just after that, Rash Mood had a chance to speak to the England captain pre-game.
well, we're in the preliminaries here at Cheadle Hulme Cricket Club for this very, very prestigious fixture between the England Lions and Australia, the third match. Any of the games so far on tour, you know, 2 on Wednesday and Thursday, and if so, what are your thoughts?
I've watched them. On YouTube because it was a bit of travelling to be quad. So hopefully we can give them, like you say, their sternest test so far.
Any of the games so far on tour, you know, 2 on Wednesday and Thursday, and
Captain and Paul, they got us on the road to improvement. There is loads of 60s cricket in England, as you well know, and this year we've had the trials games, and we have got quite a bit of new blood in who are performing, and that's great for us really. And the squad, there is some significant depth in the squad, which causes some selection headaches, but nevertheless we're pitching out a pretty good side today, I would hope.
Good. And you mentioned captaining Down Under. It was, of course, a thriller in Benalla. And I don't think we can broadcast what you actually said to G the troops up at a very sticky moment, but just on a personal level, Jason, you've been around the game a long time, you've played at a very high level, I mean vice captain and what have you, and captain now. Does it get any bigger than England versus Australia?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, it's. I'm tingling now. But hopefully my nerves will be fine by the time we get on the pitch. But no, you're right. It doesn't get any better. And the old enemy want to beat us, and we clearly want to beat them. And if we can put a marker down, and then moving on to the one-dayers next week, that's got to be a good thing. And we're on English conditions, as you can see. It was a bit drizzly this morning. Hopefully the Aussies will be freezing cold, beat us, and we clearly want to beat them. And if we can put a marker down.
Very much for your time. Good luck to you and the rest of the boys. I'll let you go off and speak to the umpires.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Jason Court then, the England line skipper. He's got plenty of experience against these Aussies. Let's hope that he can bring his experience to bear. As I said, he's just moved away to my right to speak to the umpires, Barry Burns and Noel Ford. Fingers crossed for an 11 o'clock start.
So that was Jason Cornt there, giving us the lowdown on the England perspective, and we know there's been 2 changes for England from the initial lineup.
11 by 120